Welcome to our deep dive, all about making your content stand out. I feel like whether you're a small business owner, a freelancer, or part of a larger team, this is something we all need to know.
Absolutely. And what's so interesting is how much the online world is really shifting from that traditional social media to what we now call interest media.
I love that term.
It's less about just who you follow and more about what truly captivates people, right?
Yeah, like those algorithms really connecting people based on their passions and interests. And it's kind of cool how you can tap into things like curiosity, even maybe a little bit of FOMO in a good way.
Absolutely. And of course, ethically, right?
Of course.
You've probably heard a lot about views being that holy grail of content.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And while it's true they are important, it's really just an indicator that you're reaching the right people. And what's exciting is that even newcomers can gain huge visibility with the right approach.
I love that. That's encouraging. Let's demystify these algorithms a little bit. I feel like a lot of people find them a little bit confusing, but they're really just the gatekeepers of online attention.
Yeah, they are. And understanding their priorities is key. We need to understand what they overvalue.
Oh, I like that.
And on each platform, that might be different, right? So,
Right.
for example, on Instagram, short-form videos are king.
Okay.
Even if you're mainly focused on photos, turning them into 1 second. Reels can boost your reach significantly.
That's a great tactic. I'm writing that down. I love it. And speaking of platforms, it's so interesting how TikTok has evolved. We're seeing a significant user base in that 30 to 50, even 40 to 60 age range now. What's the secret to kind of cracking their algorithm?
Well, their For You page algorithm is all about captivating people in those first few seconds. So think
Yeah.
about, those intros and those viral videos you see, those
Yeah.
attention-grabbing pieces. That's what you're aiming for.
Got it. I'm taking notes here. And if you're finding these insights helpful so far, don't forget to hit that like button and share this episode with a friend who could benefit from this knowledge. All right, let's move on to YouTube now.
Yeah.
What are the key things that creators need to keep in mind there?
YouTube is all about capturing attention quickly as well. So your thumbnail and the first 3 seconds of your video are crucial.
Oh, wow.
Think of it as your digital storefront. You want to entice people to come in and want to explore more.
Absolutely making that first impression.
Exactly. Each platform has its own unique landscape, so we need to tailor our content accordingly. Researching those platform updates and staying informed is crucial.
This is where things get interesting for me. I love this kind of stuff. Let's talk about attempted virality. Is it really possible to create content that's actually designed to go viral?
While there's no guaranteed formula, you can definitely increase your chances by creating content that's intentionally different, maybe a little bit edgy.
Okay.
You want to spark that desire to share.
So tapping into those trends, finding those unique angles that make people want to hit that share button.
You'll love it. What are some examples of content that you've seen recently that has gone viral?
Well, think about videos that use humor to highlight those relatable everyday situations.
Right.
They tap into universal emotions and experiences.
Yeah.
And that makes them highly shareable.
That makes sense. It's creating content that resonates with people on a deeper level. I love it. And even if a specific attempt at virality doesn't take off, you're still learning valuable lessons about what captures attention.
Every piece of content is a learning opportunity.
So true.
And remember, even if it doesn't, go viral, it can still reach your target audience and build your brand.
Absolutely. So speaking of building a brand, let's talk about monetization. How do we turn this increased visibility that we're talking about into actual results?
Well, there are so many exciting possibilities now. Live social shopping is a huge trend that's exploding. Platforms like TikTok Shop are making it so easy to sell products directly to your audience in real time. Okay, this is where I get excited.
What?
This is my jam. So as an entrepreneur, my personal brand is everything. How can I really leverage that to drive revenue?
Well, your personal brand is all about building trust and authenticity.
Right.
So your audience is actually receptive to what you're offering.
Okay.
It's about creating that connection that goes beyond just transactions.
Yeah, so my content becomes almost like a gateway to my business, showcasing my expertise and leading those potential customers to my products or services.
Exactly. It's about creating value and building those relationships.
And you can't forget word-of-mouth marketing.
Huge.
When you have that loyal audience, they believe in you, they become your biggest advocates.
They do.
That's the dream, right?
Absolutely.
To have that community that really supports and amplifies your message.
No.
And speaking of community, let's not forget about the importance of just being genuine.
Yes. Authenticity is key.
Right.
Don't be afraid to let your personality shine through, even on platforms like LinkedIn. People connect with people, not with, those polished facades.
And I've noticed LinkedIn is becoming less stuffy, right? It's more about that genuine connection.
It's finding that balance between professionalism and personality because people want to work with people they know and trust.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, this next part is crucial, staying ahead of the curve. The social media landscape changes so rapidly. How do we keep up?
Be proactive.
Okay,
Actively research those platform updates, embrace experimentation, pay attention to emerging trends. Don't be afraid to try new things and see what works for you.
so being adaptable and willing to evolve with the world of online trends?
Exactly, because algorithms are constantly evolving, and new platforms are emerging.
Yeah.
User behavior is changing.
Oh, for sure.
You have to be a lifelong learner.
I love that.
You gotta stay curious.
Love it.
Welcome back to our deep dive where we're exploring how to turn your passion into a thriving online presence.
Last time we talked about the importance of views algorithms and really tailoring that content for each platform. Now let's dive into that business side of content creation. How do we actually generate revenue?
Yeah, that's the golden question, right? And it's not about, finding that one magic solution. It's about understanding the various paths you can take. One of the most effective is incorporating direct sales into your content.
Okay, that makes sense, especially for entrepreneurs and small business owners. How can we promote our products or services without feeling like we're being too pushy or salesy?
Right. Well, it's all about focusing on providing value. When you genuinely believe in what you're offering and you're confident that it truly benefits your audience sharing, it feels less like selling and more like offering a solution.
I love that. It's about aligning our offerings with the interests of our audience. We're solving problems, we're enriching lives. And like we discussed earlier, live social shopping is a game changer in this space.
Absolutely. Platforms like TikTok Shop are creating this seamless experience where viewers can literally watch, engage, and purchase all at once.
It's like having that personal shopping experience right from your phone. This is where I get excited.
Okay.
So building a strong personal brand has always been such a priority for me. How can we leverage that to drive revenue?
Well, think of your personal brand as your foundation. It's built on authenticity, trust, and expertise. So people are more likely to invest in what you offer when they resonate with you and believe in your value.
So my content almost becomes a way to showcase my skills and knowledge,
Yeah.
right? Leading potential customers to my business, it's all about creating that genuine connection.
Exactly. Your content is a gateway to demonstrate your expertise and build that trust with your audience. Don't be afraid to share testimonials or case studies that really highlight the positive impact you've had.
Love this approach. I think it's much more organic and authentic than traditional advertising. And it's amazing how word-of-mouth marketing can really amplify our reach when you have a loyal audience who believe in your brand.
It's like having a team of brand ambassadors out there, right? Spreading the word and attracting new customers.
Speaking of, many creators have multiple passions and skills that they want to share. Do we need to stick to one niche to monetize effectively?
That's a great question. And it can be tricky to navigate when you have diverse interests. Do you need to create, separate brands for each?
Right.
Not necessarily. The beauty of today's social media landscape is that you can embrace your multi-passionate nature. The key is to find the common thread that connects your interests. So what values, skills, or perspectives unify your passions?
So it's like identifying the why behind our what.
Exactly.
Once we understand that driving force, we can really create a cohesive brand that resonates with our audience across different areas of expertise.
Exactly. That allows you to create content that feels purposeful and connected regardless of the specific topic. Now, let's address a common challenge for creators, especially those just starting out building a sustainable income stream.
I think a lot of us struggle with this. We're passionate about our work, but turning that passion into reliable income can feel really daunting. What advice do you have for creators in this position?
Well, building a sustainable income takes time, effort, and a strategic approach. Don't fall for those, get-rich-quick schemes. Focus on building a solid foundation by creating high-quality content and fostering those genuine connections with your audience.
It's playing the long game, right?
Exactly. It's about building a brand that's designed for lasting success.
I love that.
And don't be afraid to diversify your income streams. Explore various monetization options like direct sales, affiliate marketing sponsorships, creating your own products or courses, or even offering exclusive content through membership platforms.
Diversification is key.
It is.
We don't want to put all our eggs in one basket, right? It's great to have those multiple streams of income to really create stability and that financial freedom.
Absolutely.
If you're resonating with these insights, don't forget to hit that like button and share this episode with someone who's on their content creation journey.
Absolutely. Let's spread the knowledge and empower each other to succeed.
I love it. Okay, now remember how we talked about live social shopping as being such a major trend? Let's explore what makes it so effective. I'm so intrigued by this concept. It feels like a natural evolution of e-commerce,
Mm.
right? Bringing that human touch to the online shopping
Right.
experience.
Live social shopping combines the power of live video with the convenience of online shopping. So it allows creators to really showcase products in this interactive way, answering questions, engaging with their audience in real time.
It's like a personalized shopping experience where viewers can ask questions, see the products in action, make purchases all in one place.
Exactly. And the immediacy of it all is what makes it so powerful. People can watch, engage, and buy without having to jump through hoops.
It's a really effective way to drive those sales and build excitement around your products.
For sure.
Okay, so for creators who want to leverage live social shopping, what are some key things to keep in mind?
Well, firstly, choose the right platform. Platforms like TikTok Shop are specifically designed for live social shopping. They offer those features that streamline the process. Make sure your products align with your content, and they resonate with your audience's interests.
It's all about creating that cohesive experience.
Exactly. One that feels authentic and valuable to your audience.
I love that.
And don't underestimate the importance of preparation. Plan your content, have your products ready to showcase, practice your presentation, and most importantly, be enthusiastic and engaging.
Okay.
A well-executed live shopping event can be a game changer for your business.
I'm so inspired by all of this. It's amazing to see how content creation has become such a dynamic and lucrative field.
It truly is. And, as the digital landscape continues to evolve, creators who are willing to adapt, experiment, and embrace new technologies will thrive.
Now let's talk about something that I think a lot of creators struggle with: comparison. It's so easy to get caught up in what others are doing and feel inadequate or discouraged.
Right.
How do we stay grounded and focused on our own journey?
Comparison is a real creativity killer. It's so important to remember that everyone's journey is unique. We can't let the curated highlight reels of others derail our progress and dim our own light.
I know this is something I personally struggle with, especially with the constant stream of content on social media. It's easy to feel like we're not doing enough or not being successful enough.
The key is to focus on your own lane. Celebrate your own milestones, no matter how big or small. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. So define what success means to you and stay focused on your own path.
It's about shifting our mindset from competition to collaboration, right? We can learn
Yes.
from each other, support each other, and celebrate each other's wins.
Absolutely. And remember, you can curate your social media feeds to create a more positive and supportive environment. Unfollow or mute accounts that trigger feelings of comparison or inadequacy.
That's such a good point. We have the power to create our own digital space that inspires and motivates us rather than drains our energy.
For sure. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your vision. Find mentors or communities that offer guidance and encouragement. You don't have to navigate this journey alone.
Community is everything.
Absolutely.
We're all in this together, and we can learn and grow so much from each other's experiences and insights.
Now let's discuss the role of AI in content creation. AI tools are becoming increasingly prevalent, and it's important to understand how we can leverage them effectively without losing that human touch.
AI is a hot topic these days. It can feel exciting and intimidating at the same time.
It can.
So how can creators use AI to enhance their work without feeling like they're being replaced by robots?
Well, AI is a powerful tool that can be used to, streamline our workflow and boost our creativity. Think of it as a partner, not a replacement.
Okay.
For example, we can use AI tools for tasks like video editing, transcription, generating content ideas, or even analyzing data.
So it's finding ways to integrate AI into our creative process that complement our skills and amplify our impact.
Exactly, but remember that human touch is what makes our content special. Our unique voice, personality, and experiences, those are irreplaceable.
Yeah, that's so reassuring.
Yeah.
It's about finding that balance between leveraging technology and staying true to our authentic selves.
And as AI technology continues to evolve, we need to stay informed and adapt our skills accordingly. The creators who are willing to embrace new tools and technologies will have a significant advantage in the future.
It's all about being that lifelong learner, right? Embracing that ever-changing landscape of content creation.
Absolutely.
Now, before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, I want to address something that can be a major obstacle for a lot of creators.
Yeah.
Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of putting ourselves out there.
Right.
How do we overcome these fears and embrace that creative journey?
Well, fear is a natural part of the creative process. Putting ourselves out there, we're sharing our vulnerabilities, and we're inviting the world to see our work. It takes courage.
It does. And I know I've experienced my fair share of fear and self-doubt along the way. It's so easy to let those fears hold us back from pursuing our dreams.
It is. The key is to recognize those fears, acknowledge them, and then take action in spite of them. It's about, feeling the fear and doing it anyway.
It's about shifting from a mindset of fear to a mindset of courage.
Exactly. And remember, failure is a part of growth.
Right.
Every successful creator has faced setbacks and challenges along the way. It's how we learn, adapt, and become more resilient.
It's about reframing failure as feedback. It's an opportunity to learn, adjust, and come back stronger.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to ask for help or support. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your vision. Find mentors or communities that offer guidance and encouragement. You don't have to do this alone.
Community is everything.
It is.
We can learn so much from each other's experiences and support each other through the ups and downs of the creative journey.
This has been such an inspiring conversation. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from the fundamentals of content creation to the nuances of monetization and navigating that ever-changing digital landscape.
I'm feeling so energized and motivated to take my content creation to the next level. And I can't wait to explore some of those emerging platforms and trends that you mentioned earlier. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into content creation. We've explored so many strategies for boosting visibility, different monetization avenues, the importance of personal branding and building community. But now I want to shift our focus to some of those exciting emerging platforms and trends that are really shaping the future of content creation.
Yeah, we've covered so much ground already. It's just incredible how dynamic this space truly is. And one platform that's been generating a lot of buzz, particularly for writers, is Substack.
I've heard whispers about Substack, but what makes it stand out from other platforms? And why should creators consider adding it to their toolkit?
Well, Substack is a platform that's built for writers who really want to foster those direct relationships with their readers and monetize their work through subscriptions.
Okay.
It's a powerful way for writers to really take control of their content, build a loyal audience, and generate that recurring revenue.
It sounds like a game changer for writers who really want to build that direct connection with their audience and cultivate a community around their work. So how does monetization work on Substack?
Well, writers can offer paid subscriptions to their Substack newsletters and subscribers. They gain access to exclusive content, community features, and just a more intimate connection with the writer. It's really a win situation. Readers receive that premium content, and writers get rewarded for their hard work.
That's a model that makes sense for both creators and consumers, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Readers get valuable content, writers get to build a sustainable business around their crafts. So how does Substack fit into a creator's overall monetization strategy?
Well, Substack can be a fantastic addition to a creator's income portfolio because it offers a way to generate that recurring revenue from loyal subscribers, so it provides stability and financial freedom. And writers also gain the ability to build an email list, which is a valuable asset for promoting other offerings, such as, products, courses, or events.
It's incredible how Substack really empowers writers to create that multifaceted business around their writing. And speaking of the future, I'm so curious about where you see the social media landscape heading, because it feels like it's in a constant state of evolution with new platforms and trends emerging all the time. So what predictions do you have for the future of social media?
Well, I think the future of social media is all about deeper connection, authenticity, and community.
Yeah.
So I believe we're going to see a shift away from those curated highlight reels
Right.
towards more genuine real-time interactions.
I'm excited about that shift because people are craving realness and connection in a world that often feels superficial and filtered.
We might even see a rise in immersive technologies like virtual and augmented reality, which would completely revolutionize how we connect and experience content.
Wow.
And the creator economy, it's going to continue to flourish with more individuals finding ways to monetize their passions and build businesses around their unique talents.
It's inspiring to see how technology empowers individuals to create their own opportunities and share their gifts with the world.
It is truly empowering, and as these platforms become more integrated into our lives, we have to remember the importance of ethical considerations. Using these tools responsibly and thoughtfully is crucial to foster a positive and inclusive digital landscape.
It's a reminder that with great power comes great responsibility. You have a remarkable opportunity to shape the future of content creation, and it's up to us to use our voices and platforms to make a positive impact.
Absolutely. We are all co-creators in shaping this digital landscape. And as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of content creation, let's reflect on, some of those key takeaways.
We've explored so much together from, understanding algorithms and crafting platform-specific content to building a personal brand, cultivating community, and really exploring those emerging trends. What are some final thoughts you'd like to leave our listeners with?
Remember to stay curious, adaptable, and always willing to learn and experiment. The world of content creation is ever evolving, and those who embrace change will thrive. Embrace your unique voice, your passions, and your creativity. The world needs your authentic self.
We've only just scratched the surface, but I hope this deep dive has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration to take your content creation journey to the next level. Remember, the most important thing is to stay true to yourself, your vision, and your values. Keep creating, keep connecting, and keep shining your light.
And if you found this deep dive valuable, don't forget to like this episode and share it with a friend who's on their own content creation journey. We're all in this together, and sharing knowledge is one of the most powerful ways to support each other's growth.